Everyone's sort of saying to me, what shall I ask him? I thought, well, why? When did the idea come to you that you'd come here? Why here? I mean, we love the place, but...
Be fair, but you shouldn't ask me why, I mean, maybe somebody from I would accept if somebody from Croatia asked why. Somebody from Turkey. Like from Turkey, they ask me why. To be fair, my friends, even the journalists, they ask me why, but even in Croatia, they respect the league. They know that this is first of all big club, massive club. Second, this is good league. Is it a Premier League? No, it isn't. But this is a league that has been followed all over the world. At least I followed it, and my football friends, my fans, football fans, they followed it. It's a big league. It's a very demanding league. It's very, very challenging league. And to be fair, I don't have to give you excuses why I came here, but I put this league, I put the championship, to be fair, on my bucket list a few years ago. And not only me, many of the coaches it's tempting, this league, it's crazy, in a positive way.
And a negative
and
way
when I get
and
when I get an opportunity now to come to that league, to this league, and especially to a club that is massive and big, and I managed here 3 times. It's not a new place for me, so I knew when I was coming. Then when I heard from Luke and from the other guys from the club how ambitious they are and everything, blah blah blah, without being crazy ambitious, without saying you have to do it with. Even if we lose some players, or I don't know, then I thought about it, but I thought very positively about it. That's what I wanted to hear, and to be fair, to cut the long story short, I didn't have to come here. I could go somewhere else. I couldn't go to the top clubs. I ain't gonna say that. No, I couldn't. But I could go to different countries. I could go to different leagues and all that. But this was always very, very, very tempting for me, especially
so you
this
had
club.
Other options?
There are always options, there are always options. But for me, this was the best option, and that's why I took it.
So you came as a manager 3 times. As I remember it, There was 1 draw, and 1 time we stuffed you, and another time you stuffed us. So
yes.
it's pretty even. So.
Yeah, it's pretty even. Yeah, 1-1-1. Yeah, first year we played here towards the end of the season, and we beat you
3-0, was it?
3-0. 3-0. Yeah. First 10 minutes, I remember. It was like you were all over us, or they were all over us. But from the West Ham side, I think it was first game that Leko started, and he was very lively against Cresswell there on the right side. But then we scored, and we scored another one, and at the end it was like it should have been even more. Yeah, but it wasn't 3-0 game until 10 minutes 50, until the third one. Second year was one of those games that that stays in negative way. It's like it was 4-0 after 1 hour, I think, and you scored the 4th goal. That from our corner, when our player went up, he was supposed to be at the halfway line, and then he went up because he was the one who made a penalty, and another goal, those he wanted to make it up, and he went up, and then you broke, and I think Rondon and Charlie, they went all clear from your side.
I was going to come
4-0, but then it was 4-2, and it was very
worried,
close
yes,
to
it was.
4-3. Yeah, and my last season at West Ham, it was 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
0-0 draw, very boring game. It was a good point for you, good point for us, but not happy totally with it.
And did you see us last season at all on the television? Or?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I told you. Even when I was at Saudi, I was in Saudi Arabia, and there you have championship on a television. Okay, you got everything there on television, but But I was watching the league. Of course, I watched the league, and I watched. We were now we talk we
Yeah.
because we're on the same page. So we were kind of consistent. You know, we were always there. Unfortunately, not close enough or not good enough to.
Did you see the playoff final?
Of course.
The playoff semi-final.
Of course, I watch both games. Pretty much unlucky. Pretty much unlucky in Birmingham, like away. Like you should kept the. They're a good team. They're a good team. They're a good team, of course. But when you are 1-0 up front, you know, I was expected to score another one and all that. Then to lose a game with a red card, especially for Dwight Gale, and with few injuries that we had at that moment. But what surprised me was the second leg, and that is also one of the reasons when I told myself, like, this is the place is buzzing, and this is the club. I can feel that essence of football, you know, and I can feel that passion, that link between the fans and the pitch, like. So I said, this is it, you know, and they're gonna beat Villa. And then you scored, and everything was going our way, to be fair, until that moment of a second yellow or a red. And then even after that, to stay in a game for 40 minutes or whatever.
But you got that visceral feeling of the atmosphere, though. That came over on the television to you.
That was one thing about Championship. That is, I love these grounds. You know, I used to play on these grounds when I was in England. They're like, they're not modern arenas. I got nothing against modern arenas, you know, but basically they all look the same and all that. But this is like, you can still smell the grass. You can still feel the fans. They are there. They're not close to you. They're there. They are there with you, to be fair. And that is also one of the reasons why not only me, why a lot of people love Championship.
What about the training ground? What's it like walking into
Also,
there?
this training ground is a football training ground. You know, when we were changing a training ground at West Ham, when I came, we used to be at Chadwell Heath, which is the same training ground when I played for West Ham. And we are talking about 20 years difference, basically. And then we moved to Rush Green, to the new one, bigger one and everything. And when they asked me to be involved in making of it, in like inside whatever there, then I said, okay, let's do it. It's good, but let's not do it like a 5-star hotel. For me, a training ground shouldn't be a 5-star hotel. It should be because the players are anyway in this modern football world. They're dragged away from the essence of football. You know, they live in there. It's all perfect for them. For me, training ground should smell of grass. And this is exactly that. It's got everything. It's clean. It's basically new. It's the canteen is brilliant. Everything is there, but it's not a luxury hotel, you know, and it shouldn't be. And I like it. And I like it that way. This is football.